Hello farmers, welcome back to Hazzard County. That's right, day 4 of fall is here. Probably our last good day of fall, really, because I think Friday and Saturday, we're definitely going to get rain on Friday, that's for sure. Saturday, there's a slight chance. But this is the last of the bales, by the way. And today, I was getting roughly about $24,450 per trailer load. And with the rest of the bales that we sold this morning, up to $176,000 in the bank account, but the bank account is going to rise pretty good today. We're going to sell some flour, I do believe. I probably should actually check the seasons market to see if the flour price fluctuates at all. I was just checking the canola price because we're going to harvest our canola fields today. I thought the price was pretty good until I came in here. Then I realized like the first and second day of winter, right around there-ish, so in a few more days, that's when the price is highest. Let's see if I can find the flour on here. Flour right there. Yeah, it looks like the price kind of fluctuates a little bit, but not much. Not much at all. Actually, the highest price is $22.75, and today the price for flour is pretty close to that actually. So I think we're just going to go ahead and sell it just to get the cash. Where are we? Right here. Nope. I need to scroll up. There we go. $21.94 right now, so I think we'll just go ahead and sell it. We do have 240,000 liters to sell. So yeah, that's going to be a good chunk of change for sure. So that's pretty much the plan for today. So I'm done with the auto loader. I'm going to bring that back, dump the trailer off, and I'm only going to bring one trailer down to the flour mill because bringing the tandem down like we did yesterday, that was it's tight quarters in there. Plus having to back up a articulated trailer, yeah, I'm not good at that at all. So I don't want to deal with that trailer at all. I mean, I can still load 120,000 liters, so it's not that big of a deal. But before I go on down to the flour mill, we're going to grab the Dutes Fire and we're going to put the plow on that thing. And he's going to head up to one of the cornfields. And we're going to send him off on to plowing one of those fields to begin with. I don't want him plowing on a rainy day, which is tomorrow. So I'm just going to park everything there for now. I am going to bring 120,000 liters of barley down to the flour mill so I can make some more. Let me disconnect that other trailer. Unfold that. I took care of the chickens first thing this morning because they ran out of food somewhere around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I thought it'd be best I get some food right in there for them. Did not lose any chickens. Even if I did, I wouldn't be too concerned because I hate saying it this way, they're chickens. I would get chickens back. So that beam of light down there that we're seeing, yeah, that's not close encounters of the third kind. That's marking where we got to bring the flour to the bakery. There's so many sell points right there, I want to make sure I bring it to the right place. I was looking for the Dutes Fire when it was black. It's now green. I'm going to drop the auger wagon off there. I don't think we're going to use the auger wagon when we harvest our canola. I think we'll just bring the trailers over in the Volvo and just park it over there. And then we'll come back over and put it into our storage here. Can I hitch up to that? I sure can. Let's go ahead and fold that up because we are going on the road with it a little ways. So yeah, I only have 2 fields that really need to be plowed, and those are the corn fields that we harvested. I probably will not do corn next year. Definitely not in these fields. One field has had corn in it 2 years in a row, so that's starting to look kind of bad. So I may have to see the crop rotation and see what's best for that field. This field here had corn in it for, yeah, I'm trying to look at the field. That's no excuse for my driving, but anyways, yeah, this field over here had the same corn in it for 2 years in a row, so I don't know how Seasons looks at it as crop rotation. Is it going to tell me it had corn in it for 2 years, which I'll actually only had corn in it for 1 rotation? I don't know. We'll figure something out. That's what I'm supposed to do during the winter time, right? And looking for traffic. Not that it matters too much because I'll pull out in front of them anyways. Alright, so course generation. I'm doing field 96 first just because I think that field's a little bit bigger than 97. And I would like to plow a field with you guys Probably not today, but at some point. You know what? We can just go around No, go around 3 times. Gives them room to move around. Turn it around at the end. Generate course. Give it a second. And course generated. And start. I didn't check to see if the width was correct. Is it? Yeah, must be. He's fine. He's good. He's good. No lime required over here either, so we're all set there. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to try to find out what did I do. My truck should be right here. 120,000 liters. Yeah, this truck needs a wash. That's what you get for being around the fields for a couple days, just moving bales around. So at the end of the last episode, luckily we got to pay off some of our loan. Loan is under $1 million, but really we can erase that pretty quickly for sure. And that's even with, I have $1 million order in at the store for next spring. Yeah, because I know I said it a couple times, I do not want to be seeding this field right to our right hand side with a 9-meter seed roll. So we're up in the game. So I got $1 million order in. I think it's actually just under $1 million. And with our $1 million loan, yeah, we're looking at $2 million that I need to come up with, which seems like a lot, but it's not really for what we have in the silo. We are good. The straw bales make it look a lot easier because I think I said I wish I had $250,000 worth of straw bales, and I think we end up with like 300,000. Boy, 120,000 liters will push you. Luckily, I didn't destroy any of that guy's crops magically. I would like to see Farming Simulator come out. I mean, since it came out with crop destruction, I would like to see it kind of like Farmer's Dynasty, as to where if you have crop destruction on and you go through another farmer's fields and you crush their crops, you get deducted cash. That would be kind of interesting, I do believe. Anyways, on down to the flour mill. We'll put this into the silo, and then we're going to start selling some flour and bring in. Yeah, I'm guessing like $500,000. Yeah, we should get like $500,000 today, just by selling flour. All right, so here we are at the flour mill. Now, the one thing I don't know is, but I think I'm pretty sure it will this trailer accept the flour? I mean, I pulled underneath the pipe yesterday and it showed the flour, but I didn't try loading it to see if it would take it. First of all, let's get rid of the 120 liters of barley that we have. I might as well open the cover. I don't need to open the cover to unload it, but I will to load the flour up. I kind of went past the bakery on the road down to the store, and I didn't really see how to get in there. I don't know if I got to go into, I think that's like the BGA kind of place. I'm not quite sure why that's unloading. Let's go into the map here. I gotta wait for that to unload anyways. We are down here. I can't zoom in anymore. Oh, I bet you gotta come in off this road here. So here's the BGA. It's kind of hard to see with all the sell points right here. I guess I gotta go back out to the road, go on down, and cut across into the dairy. Alright, I mean, at least the bakery is not on the other side of the map. It's kind of like down here by the flour mill. Now, that's the only place that we can sell flour at. So it's not like I have multiple choices here. It's there or nowhere, I guess. And this is why I didn't bother bringing the tandem trailers down here, because, yeah, it's a tight squeeze in here. No, that's the wrong pedal. Peanut, come on. It's not like you never used gas and brake pedals before. I cannot get used to this short trailer. It just turns so darn fast on me. There we go. Kind of. I'm assuming the pipe is like right there. Is it? Yes, it is. And we got flour. I better put the cover on it on the way down the road, because flour will just fly out the back. And that's going to take a moment or two to load up. So I'm going to meet you over at the bakery, and we'll sell 120,000 liters of flour and get like, I'm going to say $230,000, something like that. Seem right? Well, here's a row with a sign out. It says Dairy and Flash. I think that, did I say Flash Bakery? I think so. Let's head on in here. I see the marker. I think this is the first time I've actually been here. Either by teleporting or just driving down. And I'm glad. Now, really, I didn't bring a tandem trailer down here because this is another point where you got to back up to. I mean, I guess I could just kind of like drive over it, but I think you're supposed to back up to it like a delivery door. A delivery door, not a drawer. Yes, let's unload the flour, and like I said, what, about $230,000 I was expecting? Seems... No, that's going to be short. Is it going to be $250,000? Yeah, I think I was a little short with when I said 230 because I got 120 in here, 120,000 liters. So easily $240,000. Yeah, it's got to be $250,000 for one load, and I got another load to go pick up. And then by the end of the day, I'll easily have another load to pick up. Our loan is going to just about disappear today. Just about. We're going to be rich farmers by next spring. $263,000. Hello. All right. I got to go pick up another load. And we are back with our second load. As I try to wiggle my way around, you can see I've been going back and forth quite a bit here. Yeah, my first approach was like, I can back up at this angle. No, I can't. Now we're all set. Let's go ahead and bring in some more cash. And I think after we do, I want to pay off some of this loan. And I'm going to say most of it. I think we owe just over $900,000 while it's unloading. Let's just take a look. 910. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get rid of like 2/3 of it. 2/3. It's going to feel so good. And then we can start actually collecting cash so I can pay the store the $1 million I need for the equipment that I ordered a couple weeks ago. And who knows, maybe by paying them, I can get the equipment in soon. And not that I'm going to be able to use it until next spring anyways, but it'll be nice to have around. Now the thing is, yeah, the equipment that we're getting is rather on the big side. I have no place to put it, really. So, yeah, we're going to need a huge barn. Oh, right, we're up to $700,000, so we're going to repay a lot of this loan off. Bye-bye loan. Mostly. Well, this is going to take me a few seconds to repay. Still going down. So we've made 700 grand so far today. That's not bad. I'll leave the loan at 225,000. That'll leave me 20 grand in the bank just in case I need to purchase anything. But the way it is, by the end of this in-game day, we're not going to have a loan because we brought down another 120,000 liters of barley to the flour mill. So I got another load that's going to be sitting there. Well, it'll be processed today at some point as we're working. But now I need to go back to the farm. I need to grab. I think I need to grab. Do I really need to grab? No, you know what? I don't think so. Let's just head right back to the sheep farm. Yeah, it's only canola. Those are small fields. This holds 120,000 liters. Combine can hold 18. I think we can get those fields in the trailer, no problem. But let's go up and get our last fields harvested before the rain hits tomorrow. And then I don't have to worry about harvesting anymore, except for the grass fields. I would like to get another cut in by the before winter arrives. I will say this, when I come back to the sheep farm and like pull in down here and do like we're doing, it feels this kind of weird. It seems like I've been away from here for so long, when it's only been like one season. I mean, we're only in season 2, but I think we moved last fall, somewhere around there. I'm just going to come on down here to see what's going on with the wool production, which is doing pretty darn good. But we are up to 72 sheep. Going to top them off with some water. I'm thinking when I go down and get some more DEF fluid, I may get some more wool pallets, just because with 72 sheep now, they're producing wool rather quickly. And I don't want... I mean, one of those pallets can hold 10 of these, so yeah, it's going to be piling up. Although next spring, I'm going to make sure that I just sell it on the day that it looks good, rather than trying to go on the previous season's prices. Speaking of, I mean, the wool's not going to be a good price right now anyways. It might be decent, but it's not going to be like it is in the springtime. Yeah, $8.67. Yeah. It's in the springtime. It'll be up to in somewhere around $1,300, $1,400, $1,400 max, $1,300 on the low side. So it looks like we got some crop loss, but not too much. I already got the combine over here, ready to rock and roll. I kind of drove through the other farmer's field, but this combine's light on his feet, didn't damage any crop. So this crop is ready for harvest. As you can see, 100% fertilized. Yeah, it's ready to rock and roll. The truck and trailer, hop in. There we go. No straw on this, and I'm kind of grateful for that at this point. But yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, this crop is pretty much just going to be sold. I have no need to keep it for anything. No, I don't need it for anything. So it shouldn't take us too long to rip through these fields here with this combine and header. And like I said, we got the truck over there ready to accept the grain when need be. Yeah, so I got the same problem right here on the edge of the fields I did as the other one. But I think once I get one pass in, it's fine. So instead of watching me struggle at a slow pace, we'll speed it up just a little bit, as I speed up now. And yeah, let's get this harvest done, get the crops back to the farm, and then maybe make another trip on down to the flour mill with some more barley, and make another delivery of flour to the bakery. And I think that should take care of our load.
Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. My shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare
whatever you do not tell the CR1090 that I have a new favorite harvester. Yeah, I'm falling in love with this Lexi, and the more I use it, the more I just like it so much more. I wouldn't say so much more, but I mean, first of all, the benefits that it has for me. First of all, it's a greenish color. That's a bonus right there. I think mainly the reason that I like it the most is because the way the chopped straw comes out the back. I don't know, it just gets you something else to look at, I suppose. I don't know, but overall, I just like the looks of the harvester. Of course, it holding 18,000 liters is a big bonus. Now you're going to say, but your CR1090 modded one holds 60. Well, I can make a modded Lexian that holds 60 or 100 or whatever. But as for a base game harvester, yeah, the class Lexian for me, as long as I could use this header with it, then I'm good. For those of you who've been following me long enough now, I do not like header trailers. I just, me and header trailers don't get along. I like when I'm done with the harvest just to unfold the header and hitch it up. Just less equipment to have. You know the old saying, the KISS saying, keep it simple, stupid. And that's the way I kind of like it. So our harvest season, as far as crops go, is done. Which is good. If you look at the depth fluid on our harvester, we're down in the orange, where it's like you're below 20%. So this is where winter comes in handy. Yeah, winter will be repairing equipment, refilling up with fuels, restocking stuff, and now plus I was getting ready to say, when is our worker going to get done plowing that field? Now. He's done now. So yeah, you know, I'm just trying to think with the loan going away today. It looks like we're going to need a bigger shed with the equipment that we got coming in for next spring. I really don't have a place for said shed. So I'm trying to think. Okay, what are we doing? What's my plans? Where am I going to put the shed? Yeah, so, I mean, am I going to buy more land? Is that what's going to come down to? Is that what it... I mean, if it comes down to that, then it's going to come down to that, right? So it looks like I might have some thinking to do and figuring out how we're going to put the shed down, where we're going to put the shed down. There we go. So our harvester is good to go back to the main farm. But that's not going now. We're just going to park that right here. So we do have one field plowed. What time is it? It's, oh wow, okay. So 2:45 in the afternoon. And you're probably thinking, all right, yeah, okay, what's the big deal about the time? Well, in fall, like this morning, I was actually kind of shocked. It really didn't start to get daylight out until like after 8 o'clock in the morning. That's one thing with seasons that you got to remember, that the daylight hours can kind of throw you off. I don't know what time it's going to get dark this evening. Probably around 6. So I only got like a couple more hours, and I want to get another run down to the bakery with a load of flour. Been a while since I've done this. I'm like, don't go past your turn. And then I got to check on the animals. Make sure they're all good, especially the cattle, because we got 2 more cattle, and I haven't checked since this morning, so we might have maybe a couple more, or at least one more. And the thing is, we took care of the cattle yesterday, and with additional cattle, the stats are going to look worse off because there's more cattle and less material for them to use. So, yeah, since the loan's kind of disappearing today, then we can start building up our $1 million for our equipment, and then I got to figure out, okay, so where am I putting said equipment? I don't want to. I thought about, okay, buy more land. That does sound good, but most of the land around the main farm, yeah, we're talking, like $1 million. Which at first sounds like a lot, then it doesn't sound like a lot, then it does sound like a lot. Let me explain. So, we just paid off like $1 million of a loan almost today in one day, but I had the stuff in store. We need the other $1 million for the equipment. So that would mean like another $1 million to buy some land. And I'm trying to think, where would I buy land to put a nice big shed down? So I think that's something I got to think about over winter. yeah, I think over winter we'll have to decide, see how it's going, see how our ethanol sales go. Don't forget, we still got a lot of rye and spelt to sell. Yeah, so a lot of things going on here. But we're putting this canola in storage. How much did I end up with? 76,000 liters. That's not bad. Whoops, I need the cover open because hopefully it'll remind me to grab some barley. Let me just go jump up here and first of all, the price on flour is not dropping, is it? No, still at $21.94. I just want to come up here and let the course play worker go. There is a fuel, great demand for some fuel, but we have none. All right, stop driver. Yeah, you were stopping traffic. So there is one cornfield all plowed. I probably will do that one over there with you guys. Since we are here, I was kind of thinking, you know, buying the land where this chicken coop is. How much is that land going for? Ouch. Yeah, just 1.3 million. What do we get with it? That is weird. Not the land, but why not? Why is Field 61 like? Is Field 61 on its own? It is on its own. That's kind of weird. I'm not really interested in these fields over here, although the reason being, in order to get to these fields over here from the main farm, we got to come down here. Yeah, you got to come over here to where these pig stables are, and take the road around here. The reason being, there's a huge river going across right along here. There's a bridge like right in this area right here, and the other access would be to come up this road here and come out by Cletus's sheep barn sales area type thing. $1.3 million though. Yeah, it's something I got to think about, figure out how we got to do. So I have 190,000 liters of barley left. I'm going to take 120 down to the bakery. Yeah, we're going to take care of the loan today, I do believe. And then, yeah, we're going to have tons of I don't want to say tons of money, but yeah, I'm just not quite sure. The reason I was thinking this land right here, right where the chicken coop is, there's like a grass field here. It's not really a field like Field 38 where we have grass in it. It's just a regular grass field. Like I could put a huge shed in there. But 1.3 million, huh? And it's just the access to the land. There's not much area around here. All right, wait. That's $1 million. It gives me access to all the lands here. There is a little bit of grass, or not grass, but area over there. All right, that's something I got to figure out off camera because I could be there all day trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. The one thing I know what the heck I'm going to do is I'm going on back on down to the flour mill, give it some more barley, and I'm hoping it has processed the whole trailer we brought down this morning so we can deliver all the flour, get our, what was it, $260,000, which will eliminate the loan and also give us a little bit of cash in our bank account to do whatever, but I think we're all set. I also forgot to mention, last time I was down here at the flour mill, a train does actually go through here. So keep that in mind if you're ever just zooming around through down to by the flour mill. And also, even though I just said the Class Lexion is my favorite combine, yeah, we kind of been talking a little bit. No, whoa, that I don't want the flour. I got to empty the barley first. Yeah, we've been kind of talking about getting another combine, which would be the CR 1090 New Holland. That whole 60,000 liters, because what I can do is we can harvest in one harvester while a worker works in that one. And holding 60,000 liters will just help out for me running the auger wagon back and forth. Let's go ahead and unload that. Yeah, so a train does run through here. It actually runs from that direction to that direction. When I was loading the flour up, actually there's this train in the background going from right to left. When I was loading up the flour, I heard a noise. I'm like, is that a train? And I jumped out of the truck and looked, and sure enough, a train was going through. I was wondering if it does or doesn't. So now I don't have to make sure I got cash in the bank account at midnight. It wasn't much. It's not like the Pacific Northwest. So, yeah, But as of in a little while from now, I'm not going to have to worry about that. Whatever we got is what we got. I mean, we will have to pay the horse helper. That's the other thing I got to do this winter is go ahead and, you know, bring those horses back and get new ones, if that sounds right. Get different horses just to see if the profit resets, because we're losing like $10 a day on our profit. I shouldn't say we're losing $10. Well, if you're losing money on them, no, we're making money on the horses. As every day goes by, our profit margin goes down by $10. So yeah, I just want to see if it resets. I'm not too concerned about it, but you know, doing it for science. And now that our harvest season is quote unquote done, I can get back to doing some other things that I've been kind of neglecting a little bit. One is our strawberry patch. I have not been putting manure and or water in there, so I need to get that back up and running. It has allowed us though probably to accumulate some manure from the cows, and now that we're getting some extra cows, we should be getting some extra manure, so on and so forth. So yeah, I just want to get this flour sold, pay off the loan completely, and then I just want to check on the animals, and I may just call it a day. I don't know if we'll be here for the 5th day of fall, just because it's supposed to rain all day. So I may just run around, get some things done. We might do an episode maybe just taking care of the animals. I don't know, washing vehicles. That's filthy, man. That is filthy. I think that's about as dirty as I've ever seen one of my trucks. And that is just from going up and down on the field collecting bales, really. It's kind of weird the tires don't get dirt on them, but it's good enough. It's good enough. I like my Volvo truck. Now let's head to the bakery and get rid of this loan. Now the bakery, in a way, is just, I don't want to say right across the river here, but almost is. So yeah, when winter comes, we're going to have a lot of cash because right now, the way it is, we're going to hold on to the spelt and rye. You know, fingers crossed there's a great demand somewhere, sometime for it. Now we know we really don't need the cash. But yeah, we're going to bring corn on down to the ethanol plant. You know, we're going to get tons of cash from that. And next year, like I said, I don't really have a desire to do more ethanol at the moment. If I do corn, it'll be because I need it for making Total Mix rations, which I probably should check on to make sure we're doing fine there. But that's all things I got to do in the wintertime. That's what you do. It's not downtime where you don't have field. You may not have field work to do, but you got farm managing stuff to do. But this farm is doing rather well. But honestly, if it wasn't for me doing all those contracts last season, we wouldn't be anywhere near where we are now. I think I did over 100 contracts last year, and a lot of those contracts did pay well, like $40,000, $50,000 per, especially the fertilizing ones. That's why we were able to buy this land over here for $1.6 million, and easily got our money back. Well, maybe we haven't got all the money back. Well, actually, we have. I think we pretty much have. I mean, just by doing the barley field alone and converting it to flour and selling it, we've almost gotten more than enough money back on that field, or on that land that we purchased. So right now I'm just kind of showing you the complete way to the bakery. I've been just showing you when I get in there, but you're going to come past McDonald's down underneath the bridge here. Past vehicles at your own risk. And then almost right across from this cow barn, you're going to see these signs out here, which I think I've already shown you once. I think the first time I was coming here, I was looking for it. But here we are. And be careful, there is a gate here. Don't drive in too fast. Can I drive around this way? So this is where the milk is sold. I'm just trying to see what's that down there. Interesting. Yeah, so I can drive around here. Barely. Can sneak in here. And the reason why I want to do that is because I can kind of... I mean, yeah, I can just pull over it like this and sell it. But that's not much fun. Want to make it look somewhat right. I just can't get used to this short trailer, how fast it turns. Not exactly looking the greatest. As we just watch it sell. Taking a thumbnail that you probably saw. I may or may not use that one, I don't know. Alright, turn the heads-up display back on. So yeah, we need $225,000 to pay off the rest of our loan, which, yeah, we already know that shouldn't really be an issue. Just gotta sit here and wait for it to unload. Yeah, I just need to wash this truck. That's like, I think the last thing I do today before I head back to the house and call it a day. I may rinse off the truck. Or I can just wait until tomorrow and let the water from the rain just get rid of it all. So yeah, we got our 225. So we're gonna have a little extra cash in our bank account. Actually, 50,000 or so dollars left in the bank account. Let's get hit right into here. Do it now because we can all clap our hands. And if I wanted to, I could probably bore up to $3 million, but I do not want to do that. There is our loan. So no more red line down here which says loan interest. That will be gone. So we got $60,000 in the bank account. That's more than enough to do what I need to do probably for the rest of the fall, I think. I'm going to sneak through here. I just want to drive on down here to see what is this place down here. It says the bakery is here. Where? There appears to be a dumpster with a tree growing out of it. Wait, am I at the BGA? Oh, we're at the BGA. So you can drive through the BGA to get here. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Wait, so is this where I need to be? Yes, it is. So now we're back on the road to the store. So when you're coming back from the flower plant, if you just turn down into the BGA gate, it may even say so on the signs here. This, you know, I probably forgot about it. Not really. But yeah, you can drive through there and get right to the bakery that way instead of driving all the way around. So it's a little bit of a shortcut. Back home at the farm. I wouldn't be a bit surprised though, like I said before, if I happen to miss a bale somewhere. I mean, we did have like 1,000 bales sitting around, I think. Go ahead and drop this off right here. Is my class tractor here or is that back at the horse barn? I think it's at the horse barn. So I'll probably get some manure in before I go to bed as well, but you know, this needs to be done. Talked about it enough. You almost kind of forget what color it is. Looking better already. And as I know that the rain doesn't wash off all the dirt. So even though if I sat in it tomorrow, it's not going to do too much. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Yeah, because I don't, do I have water in here as well? Probably not. Actually, I got the manure in here. I just don't have the water in here. The things I'll do. The things I can do. everywhere. But now, like I said, the harvest season is officially over. I'm hoping to be able to get maybe some grass cutting in after the rain. Like I said, I probably need to make some silage. I know I'm out of silage in the Total Mix Rations mixer. I don't know if I got any silage in the silage silo or not. If I don't, then we'll just cut grass. Oh, and I got water too. We'll just cut grass and bring it over here and put it into the silage maker. Then take the silage over and make some more Total Mix Rations. So let me just go put some water in our strawberry patch so it can keep on making strawberries, because yeah, this makes a lot of strawberries for us. Oh wait, no, don't pull in. I want to back in. Yeah, because I don't want to have to back out. Come on, up the hill. You can do it. Yep, put some water in there. Let's get the strawberry patch up and going. Let's just take a quick look at the animal HUD. We got 2 more cows today. 2 more cows. The sheep are staying the same. Everyone else is doing fine. The horses probably need some attention before I go to bed. As for the oats, I don't know about the oats situation. We tried giving them oats when they were at 21% of oats, but they wouldn't take any more. But we got 2 more cows, up to 622 liters of milk. So that means 4 of our cattle should be producing milk right now. So milk should be going up. They're fine on grass. That's their grass field doing that. We'll come over here and give them some. Water's easy. Just come over here and turn it on. They need some Total Mix Rations. 4 of you ladies are giving us milk. Thank you very much. Yeah, so is there a milk? Not like I need it, but now that we're actually getting milk, let me come in here. I don't think there's going to be an indicator anywhere. This is our milk storage tank. Just having a look around, because I really haven't been in here too much. I just had a quick look. I'm like, oh, that's where the milk storage tank is. I thought it was a repair center at first. No, you got the pipe goes in through there, into that barn, down through there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys had this problem or not. I saw it on the Pacific Northwest as well, so maybe it's not even season that the cattle sometimes, they're locked in place. And then when you get to a certain point, are they going to make a liar out of me? Boom. Reset. And there's our bull back here, the black dude. Yep, so we're all set here. No more loan. Yay. We are good to go now. Just start collecting some cash. Another $1 million is what I need to pay for our equipment, but that should not be a problem at all. We got that, I keep saying, we got that Ryan spell. I need to make more seed, though, because I think the seed roll I'm going to be getting, it's not going to be a modded one, so it's not going to be reduced seed usage. Does this have a meter on it? No, it does not. And I know the silo indicators do not work on that silo, because it's not really a silo, it's a factory kind of a thing. Same thing here. Can't get these to work on these silos, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be rain. I don't know how I'm gonna approach it just yet. I'll get some work done here and there, I'm sure. But as for today, guys, that's gonna do it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Hazzard County. But until then, have a good one.